This is Todd Howard for Zoom In Online. We're here at Macworld Expo. We're at the Apple booth, and we're having an opportunity to get a first look at Apple TV, the other really big news here at Macworld this week. Let's take a look at it. So basically, when it comes down to the end of the day, Apple TV is basically rabbit ears for your iTunes in the living room. It's sort of a way for you to play all of your cool iTunes content, and that either includes things that you've purchased on the iTunes store or things that you've actually loaded on there yourself, media that you've created, your HD videos from iMovie, anything that you have on there, your podcasts, your audio recordings, GarageBand exports, and you can view them and enjoy them all. This includes your iPhoto libraries as well from your living room on your big screen TV over Wi-Fi, and it's connected wirelessly to your Mac with Wi-Fi, so we're actually going to be running through some quick looks at some of the different areas in Apple TV that you can actually access and browse through your content. And what you can do is you can actually sync Apple TV to one CPU, to one computer, and that computer can actually be managed in your iTunes, in your Apple TV settings, as to what content is actually going to be moved over, just the same way that you sync up to your iPod currently. You can also stream content from up to 5 additional CPUs, so if someone, say, comes over with their laptop, is visiting, pops open their iTunes library, you can just hop right in and connect to a new iTunes library, and if your friend's iTunes is on and the computer's on, you'll actually see them in the list, and you can go ahead and authorize their machine by generating a number by connecting to new iTunes. They key in this pin, and they can basically connect right to your big screen TV through Apple TV and stream their own content and share their media with you. If we look at syncing here, you can actually turn off syncing. You can change to a different iTunes library and sync to a different computer as your one synced source. Let's press the menu button here and go back to the main menu. We've got all of our other settings that you would normally expect to see here as well. Like our TV resolutions, we can repeat different screensaver options, a lot of different stuff. We'll actually get up to some of the content here in minutes. We can look at our movies in Apple TV. You can immediately stream theatrical trailers from the Apple QuickTime trailer site. And to be able to do that from the TV, that's really fantastic. You can actually come in here and choose them individually. You can scroll down really quickly to what's available and watch a trailer that you might want to see. And actually sit here in your living room watching movie trailers that are currently being released on Apple's QuickTime site. You can press menu and go back. Press menu and go back again. Look down to TV shows. These are all the TV shows that I've purchased off the iTunes store. I can actually just cue those right up and watch an episode of Battlestar Galactica. I can hold down the fast forward button and scan through a show. It's actually a pretty quick scan too. There aren't any chapters, remember, in iTunes video content like there is on a DVD, but this scan seems to be pretty quick. You can get through an hour's worth of TV relatively fast. I'm going to press menu again and go back. Back again, and we'll look at our music. We can browse our iTunes library that's been synced. We have all of our cover flow art happening there on the left. It's a beautiful HD resolution. I can view my artists. Just go ahead and pick whoever I might want to listen to tonight. What are we going to listen to? John Hartford, Oh Brother, Where Art Thou track. Just go ahead and cue that up and play the song. You can use your iTunes library the same way that you do on your iPod. Get through all of your content, listen to your podcasts that you're subscribed to. Get your podcast list here, any podcasts that actually have enhanced podcast features using AAC with Apple's encoding, stuff that you've created in GarageBand, all those images that you've put on your chapter markers inside of those podcasts will all be available to you. You can watch them on the screen. You have your iPhoto library. You can get through and view your library with songs that you've queued up, just like a slideshow in the living room. And remember, HD resolution, our digital cameras are taking such beautiful images that, when we're viewing them on the computer screen, that's only really part of the picture. Seeing these things in the living room with Ken Burns effect on and Page Peel and some of our favorite music is just, it's killer. Okay, we'll come back here. That's a quick preview of Apple TV. This is something that is going to be released in February, I understand, and I'm going to be one of the first ones to go out and get one of these things, I'll tell you that right now. That's our exclusive look at Macworld Expo in San Francisco in 2007 for Zoom In Online with the Apple TV.